shield your eyes. The fire appears to be gone. And right where you last saw the monsters, there is nothing but char, just all black from where the fire has reached. There are burnt giant trees all around that are kind of falling over, and very charred giant, what used to be blue frog-like creatures' bodies uh, lying on the ground. Uh, and before you, in the middle of this wreckage, you see Ink just kind of standing there. Right in the middle.
What's standing there?
And Ink, the Tabaxi companion that you guys have seen. I think you've seen him, Drace, by now. I think he revealed stuff to you at one point. He gave you the ability to fly.
Right.
So
This is true. This is true.
I just wanted to
Yeah,
make sure because I'm like,
you
did
saw
he?
this tiger person for like half a second, then you could fly, and then you were just like, "What? Okay, cool."
Yeah. So he's standing there. Did you get any response from Tom, Kevin?
Nope.
Okay. So essentially, you guys just really destroyed this section, but the fire seems to have stopped. Ink came down from a beam from the heavens, and you guys were just kind of chilling there in the corner, unless you wanted to do anything else. Anything else you guys want to do in this area? It's up to you.
I'm
Give
gonna
the floor to you guys.
cast plant growth again. And kind of regrow a lot of the plants. Kind of leave a path this time. Same like how it was.
Does there need to be existing plants there?
There does. Like
Technically,
so
it's a
and
forest, so
this will be a question because I'm trying to get like the plants from up here to grow like this way. And I know there is. Hold on, it might take too long, so I might just say screw it. If you cast it over 8 hours, you can enrich the land. So I'm not gonna be doing that. So if it's something where it's like the stuff that's already burnt is burnt, and it's like, all right, well, nature will take care of itself.
Yeah. If you cast plant growth down here, you'll start to see. I don't know if it would be as overgrown as it used to be, but you might be able to have it look like the map before you now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it would, because the plants are so small, but I also don't want to go against the writing of the spell. I don't want to cheapen the spell, but it's also that all of the life
Right.
within that square was pretty burnt to hell.
Mm-hmm.
But if you want, like you said, to have the trees up here grow down, they were already kind of overgrown, but they will start to creep in here. Do you know how far it reaches out to?
Yeah, it has a huge radius.
I didn't. The weird part
100 foot
is,
radius.
so if you had it, like, let's say you had like one tree sapling and you just planted it and you cast tree growth, that tree can grow massively until like 100-foot radius.
I have no idea. I,
All right,
I
so
I mean, it's kind of like a. I wouldn't think so. Like I would think if you were gonna do that, it would be like it spreads its vines sort of thing, like has like growth. But I mean, I don't know if it's that big. Like I
okay.
think it has to be like the plants already exist. So it's like I'm just trying to
Well,
help it a little bit.
if you spend the spell slot, I will say that you comfortably know that this land will regrow. You
All
start
right.
to see little pieces of grass try to refertilize this charred wasteland of about like 100 by 100 feet, and you start to see little buds start to grow at an alarming rate, but it is not going to hinder too much movement. Is that okay?
Yeah, cool.
All right. Yeah. So he comes back and the land is slowly kind of restoring itself. You other guys, anything else you guys want to do? Talk about?
I don't know, man. It looks like that guy, that cat down there is a little bit suspicious. I don't know who. I saw him for a second back there. He gave me the ability to fly, but I don't know, it was a little bit.
I smack him off the
Who's
top.
that guy?
He's with us, idiot.
Oh. Well, what's his name? Who is this guy? I didn't sign up for this.
I forget what you did sign up for.
Yeah,
I still killed some monsters, and I killed some shit down there.
I was here to kill some stuff. I wasn't here to partner with no cat guy.
Well, I thought, I thought maybe, I don't know, we were gonna bring some stuff back. It was gonna help the people figure out these monsters. I don't know, but then all these guys were talking. I was kind of understanding them, and they were saying to someone else to flee, and to like save their children. So I don't know. It doesn't sound good, man.
it wouldn't be the first time that we've slaughtered children.
Yeah, we all do it, you know. It happens every other month.
I'm going to need a perception check from Vajor and Dr. Drace again.
That's a 5.
It's another 18.
Cool,
I'm
okay.
gonna move my.
Grace, you're kind of like rubbing your head from the whack that Vajor just gave you, but Vajor kind of looks away, and you start to see some things swimming in the water over here. And you just see, it looks like just
Over where?
right here. I don't know if it's is this on? Let me use that. I don't know if it's dragging you guys or not. One more time. There we go. Looks like it dragged you guys over that time. So you kind of see like those weird tadpole-like creature kind of pop out of the water real quick and then dive back in. And as you're looking up, you're seeing like, I don't know if there's just a lot of fish in this river or what. But that's what you see, Bajor.
I thought Derace was the one that saw it, and I turned away.
No, you got the 18, he got the 5, right? Or is it vice versa?
No, I got the 18.
Yeah, so sorry then.
Okay.
Drace is like rubbing his head because Bajor was the one who slapped him off the head. And as Drace is talking, Bajor kind of looks down and sees these like tadpole-like things. That if you remember, the last time you saw one of these things popped out of a guy's chest when you first got here.
Right, and I killed it with fire.
True.
Man, I wish I knew some freezing magic right now. Oh well.
Encounters. Yeah, so that's what you see. I don't know if you want to go say hi to Ink I know. See,
Sure.
everyone's muted right now. I don't know. I'm trying to get the ball rolling for you guys. If there's anything you want to do you want to go back to town? Do you want to investigate the waters? What's happening?
I mean, I would assume since, it's the same tadpole things, we would have to try and catch one. So, otherwise, going back to town would be kind of dumb because they wouldn't trust us anyway.
Could be. Kevin, you're muted. Taylor, you're muted.
I was just wondering because I know you were dealing with them with the perceptions and stuff, but at this point, I'm kind of okay with what I'm aware of is going on, sort of thing. So I guess I'll just kind of continue on the path though, as things are. Get up that.
And I'll follow. It's like I'm just along to help, man.
But I would be.
I don't think I'm flying anymore, right? Because the concentration's gone up. I'm holding on to you, right?
Um.
No, we're on the cliff. We're not in the air right now.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right over there. I would say that you're about 40 feet up or so. If you guys want to climb down and rejoin him, or I don't know, fly over there if you guys have different abilities or however you want to get there.
Dimension door is instantaneous, so it's not concentration. So I technically still can fly.
Yeah, all means, yeah. Kevin, have you been maintaining the fly?
If I can, then yeah.
You just went through 2 different planes of travel. I'm gonna need a con save for both.
All right, and that is from my my bard instrument. It's like one of the wondrous bard. It's the wondrous bard loot. So con. It might not be staying. Oh no, that'll do it. So that's 17, 18.
Yeah, it's just 10 anytime there's a saving. So yeah, you guys can both fly if you. So freedom of movement.
Oh, fucking sweet. Yeah, maybe we should just rejoin, or maybe I should introduce myself to Ink.
Introduce yourself to this strange cat creature that gave you the ability to fly.
That then disappeared, and then was shot from a beam from the sky and reappeared.
Yeah, I'll see if I can.
I'm an NPC. I just realized. I'm just the NPC that the DM made.
As long as you know. This game is for Wolfgang and Taylor only. You're just the NPC along the way.
I'm just helping out with DMing. Would I see anything in the water from where I am?
Yeah, if you move a bit closer to the water, yeah, you would start to see these things.
Was there a guy right there, and would I have seen it from back where we were? Because I know immediately I cast. Actually, no, I think we weren't even saying that it happened because once those guys appeared, we started throwing stuff out. So
the only one that got really close would be Artemis.
Yeah,
and I'm going to say he's an NPC right now, and fly down and be like, "Where the fuck were you?" And you guys can talk about that. But he would say, I thought I saw another creature. So yes, there was something, according to Artemis, that was there. And you only see, if you really look at the water, you might see these little things come up for air every once in a while, like a blip, but you're it's hard to distinguish them from like real fish. So
Okay.
What if I just cast lightning bolts into the water?
that's a lot of yeah. I mean, you can definitely do that. You might get some food out of it too. Get some sushi.
It would be
Yeah,
sushi.
yeah, sushi. Yeah.
I mean, that's one way to fish, right?
It's true.
I mean, according to Breath of the Wild, yeah.
I mean,
Who brought their
rednecks
good
use
bombs?
dynamite sometimes.
I think
Bring
maybe
along-
I'll start making some magic stones cantrip, and I'll start throwing some stones at the tadpoles too.
They're so magic that they skip all the way across and don't even penetrate the water.
What the? Yeah.
It's
Dude, if you were
impressive,
trying to
but
do
it doesn't.
that was awesome. Yeah,
Oh,
that's what it was.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
trying
obviously.
Yeah.
Well,
to. So I think
can I move myself, Anthony. I don't think I can hit my character at all.
so like, so
oh,
so
do you not
so
control?
I'm out of control.
Fuck. I don't even know. Oh yeah, you can't control them. That's right. There you go. Now you're good. You can control them.
Oh yay! And I can
Well,
fly.
actually- I'm still flying, and I'm gonna say, not gonna burn them to a crisp this time. Not gonna burn them to a crisp this time, and I cast lightning bolt into the water.
All right, give. I need
It's a
a deck saving throw, right?
yeah, dex saving throw.
What is the spell save?
It's a dex saving throw.
Oh, what's the number?
Oh, 18, sorry.
18. Okay. And how much damage?
Oh, forgot about damage.
Yeah. Gotta get that damage in there.
27 points of damage.
27. Okay. Damn. All right. So you start to see. I gotta go to the other layer because there are a couple hidden creatures under here.
Oh, god damn it.
I hope that I am not. I think I'm selecting you as well. I don't know.
well, if you're on the other layer, then you wouldn't be able to.
I'm hoping so. I'm hoping that I'm not. Okay, I'm only revealing the ones I want. So, a bunch of these creatures just kind of pop up, and you have two dead ones next to you. Let me start labeling them. Go to the other layer now, so I can show you which ones are dead. And where is... Oh, I can't change, like... There's like no edit symbol, or there's no turning wheel that comes up when you select creatures.
No, you wouldn't be able to do it all at the same time. What you could do is make that one and then copy and paste, but
Okay.
you would have to just individually select and mark them off.
That's a little sad, but that is fine.
And I was wondering if I could take a star off of my robe.
Yeah, that casts missile, right?
Yes.
Okay. You might want to save that for a second.
Yep.
Oh, come on, control. Okay, hold on. Let's try this one more time. Okay. Doop, 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 doop. Doop. Doop.
Jesus
Nah.
Christ.
Oh, what? You kidding me? Oh, that's why. Now, delete. Alright. Those are just duplicates because I wanted to. You just killed all of these tadpole like creatures. And the only
All but
reason I'm
two-
having
two.
all but 2 of them, and they aren't looking so good. They're kind of belly side up, but you see them trying to move. And doop doop doo. This guy appears. Used to be invisible, but he didn't like that too much. And I am going to need Major to give me a Dex saving throw.
Then are we doing initiative?
Yeah, this is like a surprise
Yeah.
round, because there wasn't any combat ensued. Jor
Right.
came down, cast lightning, and then this guy was just ready to pounce, and then
21?
Good for initiative. Actually, let's 21. Okay, that passes. Yeah, let's have you guys roll initiative.
Hello.
Yo,
Hey. Couldn't hear you guys for a bit there.
Okay,
Oh.
good.
20, not nat. Oh, wait, I can just do that myself.
It's weird, kind of like booted me. $14.
14. I can enter that.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to make
And we're gonna just roll for Artemis here. I'm gonna guess that he has a +4, and I didn't do too good, but he'll go before the monster. We're kind of playing blind with him, so.
Yeah,
But at least he's
I
a
went-
shadow sorcerer, so.
I was gonna try and look at his stuff, and it's just like, nope, it's not there.
Yeah. Of course.
Did we make a thing for this? A game for this and beyond?
It's gone now, but yes.
Yeah, no one was using it, so it was gone.
I didn't know that there was a thing. I never got the link, so.
My bad. I can always try to repost it again.
it's
But
fine.
it was just I reached my limit with content sharing, so we were trying to delete certain
okay.
ones. So, Wolfgang, you only take. This is a weak fucking fireball. This was really bad. There was a fireball that came at you. You crushed it, and you only dealt 5 points of damage to you because I rolled. I think I even rolled the wrong dice. I think I rolled d8s, but they were kinder than the d6s would have. So, fireball. Yeah, they were supposed to be d6s, but I rolled d8s. And if you want me to re-roll with d6s, I will. But I think you'll be happy with 5.
I'm totally okay with 5 points of damage.
'Cause
Oh,
I
yeah,
rolled-
take that.
I rolled a remarkable amount of wounds. Where if
That-
I
that
tried to do it
sounds,
again, it wouldn't occur. So,
Yeah, we take those.
yeah. So instead of re-rolling with d6,
I would take the W on this one.
Okay, yeah. I figured. God damn it, D8s. What's happening? It's gonna be a good night for you guys. Alright, so this creature just revealed itself. Wolfgang, you are up. You get retribution. What's happening?
Okay, let me get 7th level chain lightning.
Trying to kill the fish behind him too?
Yeah,
Oh,
fuck it.
okay. Alright. Cool.
No, trying to annihilate the fish behind him.
Nuke
Yeah.
'em.
There's already like
Dex saving throw
okay.
18.
Okay.
If they don't save, it's 42 points of damage.
Okay, so oh, he has okay. Yep. All right. You heard him pretty good. 42 you said?
Yep.
Okay, so that's thank you for the visual. Why isn't this connected? My keyboard doesn't work. Alright. Using this one. Alright. You just hit him with some chain lightning. These creatures seem resilient. Like they kind of work to the fire. You hit him pretty hard, but these creatures are tricky buggers to take down. So you hit him with like the full brunt of it, and he's still kind of like shakes a bit.
Bonus action, convert a second level spell slot into three, I think. Yeah, 3 sorcery points.
Okay.
Okie
dokie.
And I still have my movement.
Yeah, you can fly away. Or wherever you want to go.
Yeah. I'm gonna.
So, did
Move
those
over
things
here.
not get hit?
Oh yeah, did these guys not get hit?
They're definitely dead.
Oh, okay.
They were on their last legs to begin with, and they only got like a little zap of lightning, but they're R.I.P.
Well, 2 less things we have to worry about, guys.
It's true. Why won't
More samples.
Control V. That's true. More samples. Might want to start.
I'm just gonna yell out, "Hey, talks with animals, guy! Might be a little late, but try talking to him."
Yeah, let's see what's up after we killed all of its young. Let's see how it goes. I'll try it.
Again, wouldn't be the first time.
I can, from his reaction. You get the feeling his emotion, this in Discord. There you go. Look at that, and that's pretty much the general vibe you're getting.
You fucked him up with that chain lightning.
Oh yeah, I mean he still has his limbs and shit. But,
some of them, yeah.
Does this frog person also hate sand?
I mean,
let's see. Is he standing on? Yeah, it looks like it. It looks like it. He's on grass. He's not stepping on sand.
Does he have the high ground right now?
It is slightly elevated, so.
But not only to me. I think he's only got the high ground over me.
Well, you got the other guys don't
Everyone
have ground
else can
at all.
fly.
They're yeah. They don't got the ground. So I mean they're higher up in altitude. I don't know. I don't know how that translates to the high ground.
That's fair.
I mean, it's
Well, if where you're flying was ground, that ground would be higher.
See, he is a shapeshifter, and if he does shapeshift into our Messiah, you guys might be in trouble. But so far, he looks like a fraud. So, there's that. All right, yeah, he's before you, and you did your thing. Ink, it's your turn, right? We're gonna do that.
Yes. Let's see what we have for a certain thing. I'm already concentrating, so like I don't know. We'll just go for it. I'm sticking with my plan, but now we're aiming them. So six of these things coming at this guy.
Well, shit.
Where is?
Do you want to roll 1d4 and be all of those, or do you want to roll them all individually? Up to you. It can go either way.
I'm gonna go individually.
All right.
I'm just gonna use this because
Smart man.
there's a
Bold
bunch.
move. Let's see how it works out for him, Cotton.
So we've got 6. So 23.
23 damage, and that is force damage, if I'm correct.
It is force damage. Yes.
Neat. Yeah, that
I hold on. Let me just make sure that I got the right number. I might have cut myself down one. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I'm actually supposed to have done one more.
go for it.
5 more. Sweet. So 28 total.
Okay. Plus 1. Dope. All right. 28. Now here comes math.
And with
Yeah, that's correct. Okay, that's good. Good math. Very good.
good mathing.
Grab.
I'm just gonna yell out, and we're not gonna fireball this time, right?
And you get no reaction from the Birdman, who started it.
That's the one spell I know he has, so he's definitely doing it.
His, see, you don't know shit about bird ears. They don't listen good. He didn't watch you say that, so he didn't get to read your weird lips and figure out what you were saying.
All right, we are back to Dr. Drace here, man. Here's the deal, man.
All right. Let's try something. I'm gonna go up towards him and cast Hold Monster at him.
Oh, we have experience with that. We know what that do.
Wisdom 17, please.
Let's see, what is his wisdom? All right, let me tell you, I'm going to let you entirely behind the screen and let you know that that's not great at all. But what is your spell save DC?
17, sir.
Yeah, this particular guy has magic resistance, and even with that, he could not pass it. He's not too wise. You guys are most likely going to fuck up his day. So he is successfly stunned by you guys.
I'm just gonna approach him, and I'm kind of looking like prone, kind of looking like a model, just kind of like floating by, and it's like, I'm just trying to talk to him. It's like, what's wrong, buddy? Tell me what's up.
What about your cubes?
What
What?
the fuck?
Shouldn't you put up another cube?
I only had one of those.
I
I'm
did
Oh,
not
no.
hear that correctly.
I could put the shackles on him though, like that I have
Ooh,
brought.
yeah. That's actually a really good idea.
I mean, you do have the opportunity to, and he is not really talking. I just tried to find a GIF, and I don't know what the fuck I'm. Discord is weird. Their suggestion. I mean, this seems irrelevant.
I don't think I'll be able to get to him this turn, but I think next turn I could do that.
He's dead as fuck. So yeah, if you guys make an effort for Artemis to hear you, about not casting Fireball on him, and you let him know this plan, then yeah, he comes up here and he is about to cast Fireball, and I'm
gonna chain him up.
do a perception check for Artemis. Yeah, okay, he heard that. It was a high DC, but I rolled well for him. So he, given his bird ears, he still heard you. It must be because you are dragon folk, right?
Yeah, I'm Dragonborn.
Dragonborn. Yeah, you're Dragonborn, and lizards and birds and shit. He could understand you. So
Yeah, it was a lot of
yeah, that's what he
He
heard.
just knew. He just knew.
I was just
this-
talking to a dragon. Makes me think maybe I'm the Dragonborn.
Fucking Skyrim's great. I'm glad I played it just for the
Just to understand the
exactly. It's fucking great. Comes up here, does that. This guy, he does not get to repeat the save only on the he gets to repeat it on the beginning of his turn.
hold person. I
And
think is end, unless you're saying something else.
it's hold monster.
Then something.
It's at the sorry, no, you're right, it's at the end of his turn. Because he loses the turn anyway, but
Right.
let me tell you, you feel pretty secure that he's held there in place. So
Again.
yeah, you're pretty secure he's not going anywhere. It
Yeah,
is
I'm gonna pin the fucker down.
it is possible for him to break it. I'll let you know that but it's just gonna be a small percentile chance. So anyway, enough of that. Are you guys waiting for him to handcuff this thing? So
I
that's-
mean, I'd like to do an Arcana check to see if he's like enchanted with anything.
Arcana check. Yeah, he is subdued. You want to like fly over to him, investigate him, because he is. You're pretty certain that he cannot. So
I mean, I'm not gonna
let me
like.
know. Yeah, let me know how close you get, and I can tell you what you find on this frog's person. Shift C. Oh, he has like a little fucking monkey on his shoulder. I didn't see that shit. That is pretty cool.
That is awesome.
I can use half my fly speed. Go over here. Do you want me to roll for that, or?
Yeah, give me an Arcana check. You are pretty far away, so it is just be difficult, but you're just examining him from afar.
Oh, 22! My Arcana's +6.
Sweet. Yeah, after just investigating him for a bit, you realize that he does have the ability to cast a few spells. It's unclear what exactly. You know that he's cast Fireball. He seems like he has some things around him that are magical in nature, like the staff that he's able to use as an arcane focus, and this like crystal ball thing in his hand. And he seems to have a decent understanding of the nature of magic, so he is like resistant. Like his body is resistant. What else can I tell you? He was invisible, so you know he can cast that as well. And something else you notice, which isn't really Arcana, but as you are investigating him, you notice that some of the electrical wounds that you saw that you gave to him are healing.
I'd like to try dispel magic. See if that on him. See if that does anything.
That might be tricky because that might free him. It would probably dispel all magic, but there is a chance that you would dispel the hold.
Choose one creature, object, or magical effect within range.
Right, so are you trying to target one of the items he's holding, or are you trying to target the creature? Because if you're targeting the creature, it might, disable all magical effects on him. So he, for a time might...
Yeah. Sure. Let's do that. Let's completely incapacitate him.
It doesn't seem
No.
like that would be the effect of it.
Not that, the other way.
It wouldn't incapacitate him. Right now he's paralyzed, which is essentially being incapacitated.
Right. Well, I was talking about just taking away his magic. Especially, I noticed, he's regenerating, and maybe there's something going on with that with magically, which is why I thought dispel magic. That's my thinking with that.
Yeah, it might, but you might also just free him, and it might be, it might make it more difficult
Right.
to handcuff him, because it would
Alright,
dispel all magic
I
on the creatures. How I would handle it.
Can I do it on the orb thing? Oh no, his what he's using for his focus, so his staff. I'd like to do it on.
On the staff. Yeah, you can do it. You can
Yeah.
do it on the staff.
Yeah. Okay. Will a 5th level be good enough for that?
On a, let's see, whatever one you want to spend, it's entirely up to you.
So the DC would be
with a roll of 22. I'm gonna say that this seems like a basic magic item that he's using as a focus. So to cancel out the focus, you would just need like the basic level 3 to
and
mess
I'm
it
just
up for
gonna
a
do
bit.
the basic level 3 and save myself a spell slot. And then I'm gonna use the last. Wait, hold on. Before I even do that. Oh no, instantaneous. I'm good. All right. Am I still flying, TJ?
Yeah.
Okay.
You didn't cast anything else with concentration, right? So you should be
Yeah,
good.
just the magic missiles.
Yeah.
Yes, sorry.
All right, so you cast that.
All right.
You move back.
And I use the rest of my movement to move back.
All right. Are you gonna pick up a fish or anything like that? One of the tadpoles? that is dead? I just want to know if you're starting to collect.
No, I ain't collecting anything until I know that we're,
You're good here.
out of danger.
All right, cool. Then that moves us on to Ink. Ink, what are you doing?
I think what I'm gonna be doing is casting conjure woodland beings, but I don't think I'm gonna do that now because that would drop the doctor into the water. So I'm gonna hold. Actually, I'm gonna head. That's right. In that case, I'm gonna go this way and run through here and try and run to the river, to like the
Alright.
stream.
Do you have like a net or a bag or something? Or are you trying to collect these fish as they go by or something?
Yeah, that's kind of the idea, is if they're coming this way. And then I've got an idea, but it's a spell, so it's...
There are some fish that definitely died along the way. So if you want to collect any fish,
Excellent. I'll scoop anything off the top.
it's just
every time. Scoop. Every time I reach it.
That's
And
awesome.
I think that's it.
Sweet. All right, Dr. Drace, you are within range of this guy.
Yep.
Concentrating on the monster being held.
Those dimensional shackles on this best.
All right. So, being that he can't move, and you're moving his arms for him, you successfully handcuffed him, and his
Did he
staff.
not make his save?
Yeah. When
This is true.
yeah, during on his turn he makes the save, and he failed. So yeah, he lost his whole.
I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, depending on
You
how.
go 2 times with magical resistance on it. The unlucky fucker.
He's not too wise. I'll give you that. It's you said your thing is 17, right? Spell
Yep.
save.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
yeah, it's a small chance. If it was like Fallout and it was like, do you want to take this chance to hit this enemy with this bullet? I'd be like, nah, that's okay. I'll do it.
Your
Like,
gun is
by
in
myself, I
their head,
don't need
and it's a
bats.
95% chance.
Yeah, so you successfully handcuff him. He is subdued twice over. He can't move magically, and he now has these handcuffs on. His arcane focus drops to the ground, and you might think, oh, it might be something that he's bonded with, but it's just he's unable to maintain a connection to it, and it.
So, back up, buddy. Back up, buddy. I'll wait for everyone else to kind of come over, I guess.
He is a large creature. Yeah, you might need some help moving him. And I'm gonna volunteer Artemis for that, for sure, to come over and help you.
Perfect.
Yeah, go ka ka ka.
Yeah,
He
somehow
knows.
he would still say I'm 20 feet away, but he's there. He's there. So, he's gonna help you out. I'm gonna highlight all of you guys, and you guys fly, bring him over here. If that's okay with you guys. And
Yeah.
how long does Hold Monster last?
I think up to a minute.
Up to a minute. So yeah, you can try to concentrate that, and as long as it's going to take some time to travel back to town. And you can scoop up any of these tadpole-like creatures as you want. But yeah, he might be a little bit trying to struggle, but he's subdued pretty well. He has the handcuffs behind his back.
Can I take his orb?
Yeah, you can take his orb.
Take
I'm gonna
his
let
orb.
everyone know, guys. We only got a minute on this spell. He might break it any second now.
It's a good thing he lost his staff and I have his orb.
Maybe we should beat him up and knock him unconscious.
Holy shit. It's so funny that you say that, because I just went to his turn and I I rolled with advantage, and he rolled a 20. So he I think that's what he needed. Let's see. He only had a 10% chance to break out of this. So that's what he needed. He needed that or a 19, so he only had a 10% chance. But
he's
he
still got the
struggled for a bit.
handcuffs on.
Fuck
Yeah,
me.
he struggles
Right?
for a bit. He moves. He's moving around, but both of you guys are able to easily control it because you have him in handcuffs. You have arms. He tries to struggle, and then he realizes, I cannot break these. He's trying to do a couple different strength saving throws. Is there anything listed on there that that says it can be broken through strength? I don't think there is, right, Taylor?
You want me to look at the dimensional shackle?
Yeah, let's see. Find it.
Yeah, once every 30 days, he can make a DC 30 check and try and break out of it.
All right, we can take a time.
That is fucking horrible.
We-
He tried right now, and its magical nature just fucking clasped his hands even tighter, and he realized that he just messed up. That he brought the Chinese finger trap to its absolute limit. That he doesn't even know he can break out of it. So, yeah,
we've got
he
plenty
is-
of time to get back to town, guys. Is what I'm
Yeah.
hearing.
He's defeated. His attitude is still like the gif I sent earlier. Anakin, so he is still pretty mad, but he's not going anywhere. Between all of you guys bringing him back to town, he's just kind of like, okay, take the dead younglings and whatever. Okay, what? So there you go. That's what
I'm just
that's
gonna
what's happening.
What
I'm
are
gonna
these young
casually.
What are you? I'll ask him.
Oh, you're talking to this beast. Okay, so the way that works, I just want to be clear, is that you speak it and he can just understand whatever language you speak, right?
Actually, let me look, because I think that
It's
might...
not like you start speaking his language. It's like you say it and then it's just like the beast can understand you and you can understand it, but you speak, like you said that in common to him, right?
I can do speak with animals at will, and
Yeah.
it's not concentration, and I gain the ability to comprehend the verbal communication between animals for the duration. Is he an animal?
Not necessarily, but I'm allowing it that you can speak with him. He just doesn't seem in the mood to talk. He's very angry. Maybe the only reason that I want to say that you said that in you're trying to ask him is that someone else might. That's all.
Mm.
So, yeah.
So what do you want to do, guys?
So I'm kind of.
Are we out of initiative?
Yeah, let's see. He goes through there.
I'm waiting for the tadpole guys to flick him off to the side.
Flick him off to the side. You're like, so they're coming down here.
Just rapier, just like pierce, toss, as much as I can.
Yeah, they're able to fit in like almost like a coin bag or something. They're not big. They're tiny creatures. They're actually smaller than the 5x5 foot thing. It's just that I don't want to take the time to quarter it, half it, or
yeah,
anything.
even that, I think it would fill it out anyway. But yeah.
Yeah, I think it automatically does it. So, yeah, you can pick up a couple. Are you just collecting all of them? Vajor, are you helping collect these? As Artemis and Trace is
Yeah, I
No,
guess
I'm gonna-
I'll put like a.
I'm gonna go over to the frogman and take his orb. That's
Oh right, that's right. You said
Yeah,
that.
I'll just put like a ratty cloth down and flick these things into it. I feel like I'm a street vendor. Like once their stuff is finally done, and it's just like I've done this like thousands of times. Just flick, 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 wrap, flick, flick, flick.
Okay, and you're intending on bringing them all.
Yes.
Right. All right. So Bajor comes over here. You take the orb from his hand, and he is a bit angered by it, but you're able to win it over because his hands are clasped, and you successfully taking it. What languages do you speak, Bajor?
Common, Draconic, Elvish, Giant, Primordial.
Jesus.
Those are a lot, and I wish that you start to hear, a pretty demonic sounding voice. It is kind of whispering to you. You hear it in like a distance, and it's all kind of crackled and whatnot. And it's just kind of chanting, but it's in a language you don't understand. As you pick up this orb.
Right. So, Vajor, being the paranoid fuck that he is,
Yeah.
puts the orb down and casts Firebolt.
All right, I like it. Good call. You're,
Nice.
so yeah, you you just start to burn the shit out of this orb, and yeah,
It's
it doesn't. It seems to be getting more and more opaque, like charred and whatnot, but it isn't really destroying it, but you keep shooting it and it bounces back and forth on the ground. And I'm guessing you're doing this a few times over while the rest of the party's like, okay, we're gonna bring this guy
so
over here.
I've got 16 damage, 17 damage. Hold on, got another 10 damage.
Yeah, yeah. You have turned it into a blackened ball, and that's as much as it seems that way now. Are you like pushing it into the water or anything like that? Or are you just kind of keeping it there charred?
I mean, I'm gonna yell over to my cat friend. Can I see your knife?
I toss I toss a dagger over.
I try to pick it up with the knife, with the dagger.
All right, so it's very difficult to penetrate. It is like glass. You have warmed it up quite a bit. When you try to like slice down on it, you still see that it has its purplish glow and like the line that you made with the knife, but you're not really able to. You might need, unless you're picking up with two daggers or something.
Dispel
But
magic 5th level.
okay. Dispel magic.
So it'd be 10 plus 5.
Fifth level, but it automatically cancels everything. Like it doesn't need a roll.
No, the yeah, no. Well, I mean it's a yeah, no, it's control. So it's instantaneous.
Yeah.
So the DC on it would be 10
But if you're
plus 5.
so if you dispel magic at like level 3, everything lower than level 3 and lower is dispelled, right? That's what it says.
Yes.
And then if you add levels, okay. So Do you want to try to pick it up again?
Did can I check and see if the dispel magic worked?
I'm guessing you're taking the knife and you start rubbing back and forth, and the glow coming from it seems to have stopped, and it seems just like a glass ball at this moment. If you want to investigate further, you can, try to pick it up again.
All right, so I'm gonna try and science this if that's okay.
All right.
So like three more firebolts and then a ray of frost. See if I can
Alright.
shatter it.
Seems like you're gonna break some glass for sure. Yeah, you're like superheating glass. Sure, yeah. By the time you cast Ray of Frost, you and Fireball a couple times, you have successfully shattered the orb, and it doesn't seem like any essence it held. It's probably held by. It's already dispelled. So you're pretty confident that.
All right, I pick up the pieces of tattered glass and throw them in my bag.
You're keeping it.
I feel safe now.
I am.
Now that it's cold melted glass with no
I
magic.
feel like it's okay to listen. If you heard demonic whispers in your ears in a language that you can't understand, you'd be doing the same shit.
Dude, what do you think
I'd like to-
motivates Ink to steal everything?
I'd like to remind everyone that my background is Haunted One. So
Oh well,
That makes
okay. That makes more sense.
What is Haunted One again?
It's pretty haunted.
I mean, I chose it because it gives me 2 additional languages. That's why I have
That's why you
2
have
additional
30 of 'em?
languages. Yeah.
You also
but,
experienced a great tragedy. I just
yeah, I
needed to
experienced
experience
a
a great
great
tragedy so
tragedy.
I can learn 2 more languages.
Um,
You get Monster Hunter's
unimaginable
gear.
horror.
You get Monster Hunter's gear.
No.
Oh, it didn't give you that option? That's
I
weird.
think so.
Because like when I chose that for my first character, and it gave me like stakes to hunt vampires and other things to hunt monsters
Oh
with.
yeah, I didn't get that far. I was like, okay, Haunted One characteristics, and I'm good.
Okay, they give you some equipment too. I think you need to like select specific. But yeah, that is good. Vajor, if you guys did not know before this, you're like, yeah, he has some issues he's trying to work out. So, yeah. Makes sense. Yeah. After some time, you guys are able to walk back to town. You guys are good with that, right?
Yep.
I kind of want to randomly just check the guy for any like weird glyphs on his body or anything, and I'll just tell these guys I was like, one time I was just I was persuading this dude, and I was checking his boots, for money, and this glyph just blasted me one time. It's like I gotta be real thorough on this guy. Magic's really
Give-
fucked me over. I'm glad you really fucked that orb over. Fuck magic, man. And then I'm just gonna really check this guy over and make sure he's got nothing that's gonna surprise us on him or something.
Give me an investigation check.
What is Dr. Drace? I forgot. What class?
15.
15. All right, just enough. So you're kind of looking over his body, and as you're going over, you notice something strange right on the top of his head. It is it is a small indent. It looks like it's in the skin, but as you investigate further, you notice like a little shine or gleam as if it's a gem.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my scalpel out and I'm gonna try to float it right above his head. And I was like, do you think I could work on you, buddy? I think you got like a nice little goodie right in there. Oh, can I just slice? I can a little slice.
He is very displeased with this. He is struggling. So like the more you go after it, the more he goes over. I need to try to hold him again.
Oh shit! All right, I'll just let everyone know what I saw, and then I'll go back to holding him, and then we'll proceed. Well, do you want to check?
He's moving his head around, and there might need to be a way to. You might need to like make sure he's
Gag
not.
him?
You gotta figure out to investigate further. Like he does not like as you were able to touch that spot, but as soon as you do, he started to freak out.
Mm-hmm.
It was you were still able to give me. Let's see. Oh yeah, okay. Surprisingly, even with Artemis there being a sorcerer and whatnot, he was able to subdue. Yeah, he was able to subdue this guy enough as you investigated, and you were able to get this out to regain control. But he's still trying to move his head around.
Oh, I'm sorry, big man. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So there is something there. That's true. So, yeah.
I called dibs on this guy's body when he's dead, guys.
I don't. I just look at Ink and I'm just like, I don't even want to know.
What, you guys don't collect scalps? No, that's not a thing. I've been in some weird dimensions. I'm sorry. I don't know. What are the customs here?
That's a big scalp as well.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a good one. It's gonna go right at the top of the trophy case. It's gonna be great.
Oh yeah. So are you guys gonna continue on to town? Are you guys trying to pursue this further?
I'm kind of like I feel like I have to not allow that to be cut out of him currently. Unfortunately, I things have happened, and I can't allow that sort of stuff.
Yeah, he seems really touchy about it, and you know, it might just be a fireball that may explode into my face. I don't know.
Yeah,
we'll see. Like when he's dead, I don't know. We'll see.
I definitely agree with you. I think we have to be cautious of it. I mean, maybe even if it's I mean, because you did an inspection or something and found it, right? Did we do any sort of did you do any sort of check on the item, or the it's a gem you said, right?
It looked like some kind of gem underneath his skin, like right up, like on top of his forehead, or like some indent, like on his forehead. But
and you don't.
And once I start investigating, he's like all pissed about it.
You don't know any magic stuff, right? Because I don't even remember. What class are you?
I'm a warlock, but
Okay.
I don't have detect magic on me at the moment. So do I? I do not.
Yeah, nor do I. How many goddamn spellcasters do we have that can't do stuff?
But it doesn't do damage.
Right, I know. Most of my stuff is not damage, but hold things and all right. So yeah, I guess we kind of leave it for now and just keep an eye on it and maybe just be aware of it.
I mean, we can do some operation if you want. We could play a game. I got one of my demi-planes. It's gonna. So I can hold him down. Oh, we can get that out if you want. But I think we should probably bring this guy back to town hall. Unless you guys want to see one of my planes, if you want.
No, I think we bring him back to town. See if we can get anything out of him. Maybe some people who might have some additional magic might be able to get things out of him.
All right, and you see like a frown. Kona's like, God damn it! All right, let's go. Like I was like licking my lips, like, oh, maybe we could go.
I've got my knife. I mean, I'm just saying, it's right here. It's not far. So. Oh shit! Yeah, he could have turned into one of the guards.
Oh. Oh yeah.
Oh shit, I copied the wrong guy. Time to go back.
Yeah, always it's like, ah, crap. I have to go back there anyway.
Alright, so you guys have him.
Oh, who's this NPC again?
Yeah, I know. I'm like shit.
Yeah, where are the paladins?
They walked off to church, which
Is that you, McGregor? Who's that?
it is.
Of course.
Our Lord and Savior.
Yes.
He's the token I had. So
Is our dude turning into a Ewan McGregor?
yeah.
Well,
He
he's
tried.
a
He tries to for a second. He does try to shape change into a smaller creature to get out of the shackles, but the shackles are magical in nature and in shape to his size. And then he tried to go back to his form, and they're even tighter, and he's not happy with it. So he's just staying this way.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
you-
good try, buddy. Everyone tries it. It was a good try. Here we go. All right.
Yeah. So you guys come back to town, and as you come back to town. Let's see. What time is it? Alright. You come back to town and you start heading towards the church, which Drace, you've been trying to get into for a while, being here before these guys, and I'm gonna bring you right there. But I do have to copy you guys. Alright, so I'm gonna just bring you guys in this here so I can doop. Okay, and Control C. Alright, now that you guys are all set there, we can bring you over and
Look
There
at
you
the
go.
exclusive digs. We made it in.
Yep. I don't know if you guys remember his name or we even before, but Finn Roman lets you in. You can just call him Finn.
That's what I was
he-
gonna say. Is Finn Roman? That was definitely the name I thought of. First or second
Yeah.
guess.
that's this guy. This is Finn Roman.
Does he look shocked?
Oh, Finn,
He
buddy.
is surprised that you approach with this monster, and I'm guessing that you also show that you have like
Oh, can we just-
several
can-
tadpoles, so he is very
Yeah.
surprised.
Dinner. As I hold up the bag.
I wouldn't do that. Do you have fish too?
That's in another clean bag.
Okay, that's okay.
But also actual dinner, not this one. Don't eat this one. This is the gross one. Unless you're weird.
I wouldn't
Alright.
even eat the fish. What if they
That's fair.
ate the things?
Hey, if
That's
people
true.
need to eat, you can give it to them, then watch and see if you need to quarantine them or whatever you need to do.
Yeah. Let's see. So you guys are welcome to join us. We want to go talk to Phineas. He is the wizard that has been investigating these creatures.
Lead the way.
Oh yes, yeah, we need to do that. But oh man, I'm famished. You got any alcohol on you?
It is a church.
Yeah. Give me some of the spirits, man.
Well, all right. Bring in this creature. Let's have it subdued, and we'll accommodate you. You're welcome to stay here for tonight, and please tell us everything. This is the first upper hand we've got on them. Come,
Do a
join
little bow.
join everyone.
Make your father think. Yeah, let's bring him in.
Do you guys have control? Yes, do. You might not, Trace.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, you do.
So
Never mind.
how would we want to subdue him? Is that like all set?
Yeah, he still has the handcuffs on, so. Yep. You guys are bringing him up.
Him, you. Hey, him too.
He is a halfling,
Hey, icon.
and I found this icon, and I just found it appropriate for the character.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We've got a couple
I love
things.
You bring it over to Phineas, which is this guy right here. He's all in his fucking plague gear.
Whoa, buddy. Whoa.
And he is like all over this creature, looking around, doing his own investigation. And then he
Keep an eye out.
Whoa. What about the alcohol? The spirits? Whoa, we talked. The father.
In time. I'm also not the father of this church. You would need to speak to either Father Tane or Father Elijah.
Oh, okay.
Father Elijah's at the altar right now.
I want to give him a heads up about, like, there's a crystal on or something, gem, shiny, in and on his forehead that he seemed uneager and unwilling to part with, though if I had a gem stuck in my forehead, I would also be unwilling to part with it, so.
Looks like
Interesting.
Looks like a goodie.
Alright, so the paladins come over. There's another paladin over here, and they help escort Phineas and the monster into this room over here, which they will go into. And before, let's say, Finn will walk out real quick and say, please make yourselves at home. There's a dining area over here, which is Control or Shift click. Come on. There we go. And if you want to go there, we will serve you food, and you're welcome to rest here for the night. And he rejoins in that room. And yeah, you have a couple other just different characters around here.
You are one ugly fuck, man.
What's this? Is this like a...
I'll say that as I walk by.
Yeah, it takes one to know one.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Whoa. What you saying to me? What you saying to me, punk?
And let's see.
Yeah, I'm gonna go trance for 4 hours.
It's like, I've seen you before.
All right, you're going right to bed.
Well, I mean, like I'm an elf, so I don't need sleep. I just need to trance for 4 hours. So I'd rather get that done before everyone else sleeps,
All right.
and stay up and keep watch.
All right, very good. That's a good plan. All right, so ink goes in
Um,
there. This guy just seemed to disappear right in front of you, and I'm gonna need a
That
deck
creeper
saving
piece of
throw.
shit.
I'm gonna need a deck saving throw.
That is a 7.
Oh, no. You look down.
I'm gonna use my dark pact thing to get an extra D10 on that, just for fun.
Come on, 8.
Yeah, that's an extra 4, so that's an 11. Does that help?
Surprisingly, it does, but you have fallen over prone because there are a bunch of little what do you call them? Those just those balls or whatever the rogue has that you just kind of poured all over your feet.
Oh, just
They're
like
just
all
like
the
marbles.
ball bearings.
Yeah, like ball bearings, and you kind of tripped over a few of them, and
Oh
your
shit!
deck
I
saving
start
throw.
like counting all of them. I'm
Well,
ecstatic about these things.
you fall over before you even know that they're there, but your deck saving throw was enough while he tries to steal your pants. So you're just kind of standing with this halfling. Your legs are up in the air, and he's trying to steal the pants you're wearing, but you have successfully kept your pants on, and then he just runs runs away.
You little gremlin! I'll kick him away, but and then I'm a little bit frustrated, but I start counting all of the ball bearings, and I start putting them in like my bag. I love these little thingies. I'm still pretty pissed and kind of keeping an eye on that little creeper, but I love these. These are hot commodity, guys. I don't know why he's throwing these around.
Yeah, so you can pick up like a handful, about like just
You don't
100
know
of
how
them.
much these go for. Yeah, these are all mine.
Yeah. He's like, hey, you have to pay for that.
What? He
Those are
just
mine.
threw them at me.
And this one,
That guy? Oh, that piece of shit comes back?
yeah, he comes back, but then you see that he's also kind of held back by this half orc woman, and she's just like, come on, stop it, and brings him
He
over
just
to this
attacked me.
chair.
Come on. This is a holy place. What are you doing, man? Get out of here. And I keep trying to pick him up.
A couple other. These guys are gonna go in here and start to sit down and eat. This guy Connor comes in and he congratulates Ink on the hunt today. This gives us a lot of hope. I appreciate it.
Well, that's what we were hoping for, and yeah, hopefully we your wizard there can come up with some information that will help us.
You is that a symbol of Torm?
Symbol is such a not powerful enough word to describe this.
That is the gauntlet?
I mean, might be a gauntlet, but yeah, it came off of a very specific hand. It is heavy.
This guy, he's a pretty big guy. Seems tough, but you just made him faint. And so he's next to you and he fainted. And the other people are like talking.
That's
They
fair.
are initiates. There was a priest praying over here.
You know what? I have it. I would like to make a dexterity save to try and, or maybe just some sort of maybe acrobatics or something to try and see if I can catch him a little bit as he falls.
Go for it. Yeah, go for it.
Oh,
I start
that's not
drawing
good. That's only
a
a
romantic
12.
kiss between him, grabbing him on the ground.
I see that you stocked at 20 ball bearings.
Yeah. I was counting
All
those.
right.
Yeah, I grabbed those when I hit.
I'm just letting you know, because you stopped there. You didn't count anymore. That's all you have.
Oh God! Oh, Dad, are there more than 20? Oh fuck!
There
There's like
are,
100.
but you stopped counting, and then you just went, yeah, there's only 20 here. And, and then you sweep the rest with your feet out of the way.
I hope none of you other guys are hearing bings on Roll20, because I'm not. So if he keeps counting, I'm completely okay with it. But if you guys are hearing like pings or whatever,
Oh,
we'll
I
stop.
didn't even know it did that.
I don't know if it does.
I
'cause
wasn't
it
noticing
hasn't.
anything.
Usually it does, but I have the chat open, so it hasn't made any alert. So yeah, no, you have 100. I just wanted to point that out because I was like, what the fuck is he doing? And I'm like, oh, ball bearings. I'm like, I was surprised you stopped at 20. I'm like, that's all he gets. All right.
Come on, don't be stingy.
Yeah.
Well, then get to counting. So yeah, I
Just,
rolled a 12 to try and like catch this guy and like ease his fall.
All right, ease his fall. Yeah.
Just kind of.
Yeah, do a dex save.
Yeah, I only rolled a 12.
And then was that with your blessed?
That is. Oh no, blessed. What is that? D4.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. Okay, so that's a 16 then. Dope.
Awesome. Yeah. Okay. Then you have successfully stopped his fall. Put him on the bench
Well,
so that he's right
Torn.
there. And these guys are kind of like talking about you, and they're kind of whispering, but like you're like, yeah, I know it's about me. I have this gauntlet that this guy pointed out, and he just made this big guy faint, and so this stranger is interesting to say the least.
So with that happening, I'll just go. You know what? It's time. I'll put the Connor down, and then I will turn and pull out my loot, and I will just do a performance to let everyone know exactly what happened and who it is they're dealing with.
All right, you sing this lovely tune about your travels through the astral plane.
Yes, I sing my own ballad.
Yes.
Honestly, I thought you said you pull out your lube, and I was like, oh, whoa.
Dude, I thought you were being asked about what about your pubes earlier, and I was like, wait, what did I miss?
He pulled out the
And it's
lube
like,
because
oh,
people
cube,
handle.
he was asking.
You pull out your lube because people handle quarantine differently. Okay, it's been happening all over the place.
During quarantine, I learned to meditate and I learned how to play the guitar. It's like, oh, I got high every day. So basically the same thing. We're the same level of productive. I mean, I'm gonna go kill myself.
Yeah, so you guys are all, and what else do I want? Yeah, you sing your ballad. I'm gonna let Wolfgang and Taylor know that Ink here has traveled to the astral plane and visited Mount Celestial, which is essentially heaven. Saw quite a bit of unique creatures along the way. Had a feeling of euphoria, bliss, and then feels blessed even after leaving the place. And met the god of truth, Torm. And as a gift to battle the evil that is growing in this specific land, has the Gauntlet of Torm. So yeah, that's happening.
And that was all explained to you in a beautiful song that I rolled a 28 on my performance to share with you guys.
You know what?
I mean, I'm
you
in
guys,
trance right now. So
I filled the hall.
Fuck
Doesn't
it.
matter.
You know,
You can't
even
avoid my
even
great song.
even
My
you in a
greatness.
trance, you feel blessed. Everyone feels blessed. Everyone in this room gets a
Fuck yeah.
blessing. You all feel blessed.
My greatness
So-
goes around corners.
So as you sing and strum with your hand of Torm and speak this beautiful ballad, everyone that is within an earshot gets a blessing, and it won't be as powerful as yours, Kevin, for now. But everyone on the next roll they can use for bless gets an extra d4. So check out that spell, and you get that the next time you do something.
Shit, man.
Used for it.
Hashtag blessed.
Yeah, there you go. So you guys eat up. Feeling healthy. These guys come in and going all the way over the end. You see that the halfling is being dragged by the half orc woman and brings you to the furthest spot away from Drace.
Yeah, stay away from me.
Gotta keep them separated.
Creeper.
And there you go.
Separate the children.
Gotta do it. Gotta do it. This priest seems to be up there. And you're kind of in a room with initiates. You all just dine for a bit, and then night falls, and you kind of hear whispers.
Can I try and learn some Artemis's language? Try to do some cause with him.
I have no idea what he speaks, but if you're trying to learn bird or whatever, I'm gonna say
Yeah, Aarakocra or something.
yeah. You can make give me an intelligence check. I don't know if he has a specific language. I don't know if he knows more than one. But can
That's a
definitely
natural
call.
20. 23.
He is surprised
Damn.
that anyone is that he met can caw so good. He's like, oh,
That's-
you just spoke perfect bird. It must have be something to do with your like lizard-like features.
I am bird person. Who are you?
Yeah, you sound just like that in his language. He's like, you're a little monotone, but it sounds great. It's perfect.
It's Draken hell all over again.
I figured it was gonna be something where it was like, the grammar was a little sloppy, but like he nailed the accents. So it's like me also bird guy. But he like nailed the like crow and like the caw up. The
Yeah.
difficult stuff. With the
I'm
caws.
just learning a new language.
Right. It's like, yeah, that's excusable. It's like I can't imagine. That was great
But
sound. I mean, you might want to tweak this a little bit, but I mean, very few notes for a first timer. Wow.
Have you seen like the Jurassic Park, but they all sound like what they would in real life? Apparently,
No.
some archaeologist, or whatever, who studies fucking dinosaurs. Is it archaeologists?
Paleontologist.
Paleontologist, fucking Ross. I don't know. He studies. They study dinosaurs, or whatever, and they said that because they believe that birds have descended from dinosaurs and like evolution and whatnot, but apparently their vocal structures are very similar. So someone made a video saying how some dinosaurs would actually sound. It just sounds loud quack and stuff. So someone just remade Jurassic Park, but edited it so that like when the T-Rex comes over, and instead of that like giant horn thing, it's just like, "Meh." And you're like, oh wow, that just takes away everything from it.
Well,
It's fucking awesome. I have to find it.
that's excellent. But
I
like,
need this in my life.
there was something that I saw where it was like just the skeleton of a goose. Maybe it was like an X-ray or something. And it's like, oh yeah, holy shit! It was like a goose or a swan, and it's like, yeah, it looks like fucking like Loch Ness or the fucking like water dinosaurs that are like just were basically big Brachiosaurus, but with flippers and a long neck. And it's like, oh yeah, it's just that, but smaller. Holy shit. That's crazy. So it's like, yeah, if you said to me as a kid, it would be like, no, dinosaurs are lizards. Now it's just like, I don't fucking know. I wasn't there. And probably they just had feathers and shit. Who cares?
Oh, this one isn't as good. Oh, this might be it. Now your DM's distracted trying to find you.
Well, so
Like,
I was going to say,
Bullshit.
So
but
I was going to go over to this this elf chick that, you know, I've seen before. For some reason, I can't exactly spot it. I can't exactly place it. But it's like, you know, I start talking to her. It's like, hey, have you met me? And then I assume that the glove just drags me to the ground. And I just, like, it gets real heavy all of a sudden. It's like,
yes,
and then I'm just like, yeah, so,
I'm
we'll
glad that you
have to
fixed
talk
that.
later. As I, like, just drag it away from me. Or just drag it away.
You have
like-
successfully played that out exactly how it would go down.
God,
You
like,
you
this
probably-
here, this fuck, God, ugh.
dude, stop! The glove's getting heavier.
Right.
You gotta be like, gotta find that piece.
Now I just
So-
kind of lie down on the table next to Connor.
But at the same time, you feel relieved because as you go up to her specifically, she says, "Hi, my name is Rose." So feel like you dodged a bullet there.
Potentially.
At the same
if
time.
if there's no doors in our future, then, you know, I don't feel like
Oh
I'd be
no,
a bandit.
I just remember specifically from one rant, just because The Last Jedi, that Rose ruined all roses,
Yeah,
and we
that's,
discussed it for a bit, and you're like, "Nope, fuck this rose, fuck that rose." And I'm like, "What about the rose from Fable? That's your sister." And you're like, "Fuck her too." And I'm like, "Oh,
I
okay."
don't
So
remember this, but
when
I
I was-
stand by it.
when I came up with names, and I was like, "Who am I gonna name this character?" And I was like, "Rose." That's exactly what it's gonna be.
All right, so it gets
Um,
super heavy, and then she says her name, and it's like it. As I'm dragging it away, it starts to get lighter, and it's like, oh, okay. I mean, that
Just
kind of pulled something a little bit, but all right. Good to know both of those. Bad to know one of them, actually. Really bad to know one of them. I mean, it's knowledge to have, but specific God damn it. One specific God damn it. Not you.
not
No.
Torm.
It's heavy again. Fuck. Can't even say that.
People see you struggling with your hand for a bit as you try to go back to your seat.
Just keep
You
slamming
hear
on the
people-
ground.
You hear people are preparing for bed or just turning in for the night.
Can I go
And-
within 10 feet of the halfling, stealthy, and then do prestidigitate for an odor for him to fart?
First, give me a stealth check.
You got it. That is an 11.
11 on a rogue.
You walk over and you're trying to get closer, and
Yeah, I need to get within 10
half
feet.
the half orc woman stops you as you approach. I'm going to need either an acrobatics or an athletics check. Up to you.
I'll
of the two.
go athletics because I have advanced.
Okay.
That's dirty 20.
Yeah. You have successfully snuck by her. You can tell that she was trying to grab you to stop you, but you have successfully just kind of evaded her, and you quickly cast a spell in your left hand that made it appear that the halfling farted. And he's kind of like, "What the hell?" And there's an odor over there, and they start to like move away.
Ooh,
And
stinky. Oh man, why did you do that? Oh, gross. Man, you ruined everything.
dude, You made that stink so bad that Connor woke up. This guy, he's not fainted anymore. He's like, what the woke up Connor. It's like fucking Joey Diaz's fucking story. Did you hear that story? Where he's like,
maybe.
dude, if you're gonna watch any Joe Rogan episode, watch episode 1000. It's with Tom Segura and Joey Diaz, and Joey Diaz tells the most hilarious shit story you could ever imagine. And he talks about one time being on the bus and how wherever he was, it wasn't a good neighborhood. And he's like, people on heroin would fucking pass out all the time. And he's like, this guy had a newspaper and he had a drool in his mouth from, his mouth to the newspaper. And he's passed out, and he said he was sitting across from him with like 3 of his friends. And he said, I angled my ass just right so the fart bounced off the seat and went right into his face. He goes, this guy woke up so alarmed and yelled, who the fuck farted? And they're all laughing. Oh, he's like, the way fucking Joey Diaz says it too. He's like, I blew this fart, Joe Rogan. It was so bad. And it just makes it so much better. Anyway, you just did this effect where it bounced off the seat. The rogue and the halfling and the half orc move away to like the other side, and as they're passing Connor's like, Jesus, who the fuck farted? So he gets up. Everyone then, after some mingling, starts to go to bed. If anyone had any questions about what makes this place so secure, they talk about Father Tane makes this a sacred area around the church at night, and so like none of these creatures are able to break that barrier, so we should be safe all night. Fucking Tane comes in, he comes in and he's like, hey, cool gauntlet, bro. I don't know if you guys can see it, and I don't know if it's moving.
It is. And that is amazing.
Yeah, it's a game changer. It took a really long time to, and
What
I've
the
been
fuck?
watching him dance since the beginning of this. But I'm like, okay, that's interesting. So this is Tane,
It's amazing.
Father Tane. He was like, all right, everyone,
I bow.
make sure everyone, I hope you guys know what this is from. If you don't, I'll post the video later. But he introduces and says, all right, I'm gonna start the ceremony now. Make sure that everyone goes to your chambers and stay safe tonight. And then like as he's going out, he's like, hey, that's a pretty cool gauntlet. He kind of plays it off casual, but you could tell that he's really impressed. But he is in fact doing this. So he just seems like a fucking loon. And you're not positive if this is him or part of the ritual. Because people are like, oh, he's always doing that.
That's excellent. So like I fuck, I can't handle that.
Sweet.
So yeah, it's something where it's like I will definitely like offer like, hey, yeah, it's if you think it's pretty badass, it might be even more badass than you think, or you might be spot on and everything. I don't know if I might be able to help you. This isn't really my area of expertise, but
All right. No, he was like, no, just rest up and stay safe, and then he starts to head out of the
jig
church.
away.
Yeah, he jigs away, like he moves like that sideways out of the room, and does that outside the church, goes around the entire church, and I will have everyone just
Can I talk
rest
to
up.
Artemis? It was like, what's wrong with that guy, man?
I don't know what Tom would say here. I'm not positive, but we'll say Artemis.
What Tom would say, Tom would try to investigate the guy. Well, maybe I'm thinking Tom is Hal.
He definitely
and
would have
try
gone
to
insight.
kill him.
Right.
That's what happened.
Since
That is
Tom's
fair.
characters are the same across the board, just maybe
I-
less
I-
stabby.
I rolled to see how accurate it was, and I got a 20. So you nailed it. It's canon. Thank you, Tom, for being here. So yeah, he tried to stab Father Thane, but Thane just jigged out of the way, like left, right, and he just smoothly figured out, and he's just like, "Whoa there, buddy, gotta be careful." Played it off, and yeah, so you
That
guys
knife looks dangerous.
the-
Keep your distance.
Jake looks dangerous. All right, so these guys,
The dagger
we're
just
gonna-
fucking explodes.
we're gonna bring them over here. Bring everyone to like a pew, whatever, and roughly the same way. You guys have the beds over there. This room. Tom just goes up on a desk and like is hovering on the side
Just
of a chair. I
perches.
don't just bird person does that shit.
I'm awake.
Yeah, you're awake. After all their dining and stuff like that, and they're settling in bed. You already took your long rest, so mark that off, Wolfgang. You're good. And
Alright.
everyone seems to be asleep. Surprisingly, you still notice that this guy at the altar is still up. This guy right here, he appears to be an elf as well. And
Hmm.
I don't think that you guys met him before, but you did hear of two priests. You already met Father Tane, and then you met, this is up here, Father Elijah by default. So, there you go.
Now, did we meet the wizard? And what there was a
yeah,
wizard,
that
right?
was Phineas. He looked like he was wearing the plague
It
doctor.
was that guy. All right, cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask if anyone wants a nightcap.
I've been hearing that a lot. Nightcap. What is is that like just like the actual pajama?
Yeah. Yeah. So you know those
Cartoon.
like old school movies,
Yeah.
how you'd have the pajamas, but then there'd also be a hat that kind of slinks forward, kind of like a Santa cap.
The Scrooge.
Yeah.
Yeah, Scrooge.
McDuck would wear it.
I've heard people use it in
But-
just like the
mm,
most bizarre ways, so that's why I'm just
So
confused.
yeah, there are definitely other ways that it's used. Definitely.
All right, time to check Urban Dictionary.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's more of like an invitation to have like a drink.
Ah, yeah,
At night,
that
you,
was-
you cap it off with like a shot.
Yep.
Nightcap.
A final drink before bed. That is true. All right.
Yeah, I want to find the liquor.
And then sometimes, depending on who you're with, inviting someone for a nightcap might be, with certain intentions. So
I just
Hey now.
I mean, I looked up Urban Dictionary, and the nightcap thing, you guys are 100%. But for whatever reason, the second suggestion was thoughts and prayers, and the translation for that is I couldn't care less.
right.
It's fucking great. It says I couldn't care less, but one must keep up appearances, right?
Well, that's
A
funny.
friend of me usually uses family tragedy. I give you my thoughts and prayers.
I saw something on Facebook where it was just like, Christians when they, have to do something nice, and it's like thoughts and prayers on Facebook. It's like Christians when they want to like do something like mean, and it's like they're out there like protesting and stuff like that, and it's like, oh, all right, well, that's mean, but yeah.
So yeah. Drace, are you going to bed? Starting
I'm
your long
finding
rest.
some spirits. I'm looking for that liquor.
How many drinks would you say that you've had?
I'd probably try to stash like 5 away for myself, but I'd probably at maybe like 3
How
or
much-
4 shots, maybe.
All right, give me 3 or 4 con saving throws.
Why does this sound familiar?
All right, so that's a natural 20 for 23. That's a 3 for 6. And then a 3
starting
for
to feel
6.
All right, you're starting to feel
the
it.
first one,
Um,
super badass. The next one, oh. Just and
You
this is
handle that
from,
liquor
from
so-
like our
you're like a champ.
perspective, seeing you like handle this.
Yeah, you go to bed and you are drunk, and you keep going up to people asking for a nightcap, and people are like,
Not this guy,
you-
though. Not this
people are
creeper.
aiding you. Yeah, if anything,
And you say that to everyone that you come. Hey, you want a nightcap? Not with that guy though. You keep pointing.
Exactly.
You just go to each person. This guy, nightcap, but
I
not
always
with him.
point.
This guy, nightcap, not with him though.
Yeah, see that guy over there? See him 20 feet
Did
away?
you
Yeah,
smell
no,
him
no,
in
not
the
him.
dining hall? That was him. Yeah.
Farter. You smell that still?
Half height, full fart.
that's pretty
Oh,
great.
yeah, I'm drunk as fuck.
Yeah, you keep inviting people, and then you go up into. I'm guessing like the last thing you do, go up to this guy. You're like, "Who are you? Who the fuck cares?" And then go to bed or something. I don't know. I'm guessing you're taunting him one way or another.
Yeah.
Just go up to him. One nightcap, but not with you.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Drink a shot in his face and leave.
All right. So that's definitely happens. Definitely does. Eventually, I'm saying that you guys all go to bed. Dreas tries to get in your bed.
bed.
Your
And
bed
Sleep.
is right there. I can't
On
have
top
this
of
shit
your
right
bed by
now.
accident.
I can't be tempted, and I push you
Yeah.
with the glove before
He-
it gets heavy.
he can't even switch beds because his loot is like right here,
Right.
specifically for him. So, yeah, yours is the other.
Yeah, I drunkenly stumble in. And then I'll sleep in your bed and I'll cuddle up with you.
Just push you just off the bed if I can.
And then I'll sleep on the floor. Just drunk.
All right, so let's like wrap this up because it's getting late, and let's see. So people start going off to bed. These guys that I have in like the pews right now, they are all kind of like underneath the church. There's some boarding downstairs. They're all initiates of the church. That's the role that you're kind of picking up on. They're not really priests or as high up as the paladins yet. That's what you've gathered so far. So they're not actually here. Just on another layer. Jor, you are free to move around. You notice after some time that Father Tane comes up, kind of does like a jig past you, and he kind of goes past, and he's like, "Well, have a good night." And
Yeah.
And he goes into his room.
I'm gonna
here.
go up to the elf priest guy.
Yeah, and you notice that he's kind of praying, but he was in the same position that you were during that time. So he might not just been praying, could have been doing a trance as well. So yeah, you go up and you slowly start to approach him. And I don't know if you want to, lay this out at all, but he introduces
mean-
himself as Father Eli, and any, if you have any questions specifically, you can go into it.
What's with the dance? And I
Oh.
point towards.
That is he's been cursed for a long time. Somehow still maintains his faith, and it makes him a very strong caster. To maintain faith while he's doing that jig all the time, it is impressive.
Even in sleep?
I try not to bother him, but I have watched over the church, and I was curious about well, and I told him I thought I heard something. I checked his quarters, and yes, he is a very restless sleeper. I don't know how he successfully rests.
I'm trying. George, like, openly trying not to, like, laugh because he knows, like, curses are bad, but also, like, that's just fucking hilarious.
But this curse is, an amazingly, like, well, I mean, as far as curses go, this is one of the fucking funnier ones.
Yeah.
One thing that you guys would also know is that they're part of the church, and churches usually, places that cure diseases and curses. A lot of clerics that aren't even that experienced are able to cure, curses, but for whatever reason, this is still ongoing. So, and he said he's a very powerful caster, so he's been cursed, and he keeps searching for for a cure, and he's trying to find it this way. He is the gist that you get from the story is that he's a pretty high level caster and is unable still to get rid of this curse.
That's great. That's some Monty Python shit.
He's just in his bed like this. It's fucking Otto's horrendous dance. Yeah. So, he must get used to it. Taylor, was that you? Is that the dick that you put on there?
Huh?
Someone put the dick on there.
Yeah.
It's just like, what the fuck is that? I'm like, oh. He's just happy to see another elf. You notice that it's not
Very
as big as
happy.
an elf woman's.
I was gonna make a dick joke while he was talking about it.
Yeah, so so you guys talk for a bit. He says that he does watch over the church at night. I know that Father Thane is able to cast a protection spell, but we've had some complaints from the initiates of hearing things at night, and we know that this is impossible. Other spirits aren't able to come in unless they're already existing here. Now that we have these specimens that Phineas says that he can look into, I feel like that's going to increase tension here. So he kind of spends the night talking with you. I'm going to say that you've been on check. Yeah. Good meme. Yeah, so I'm going to say that you guys are watching over a bit. I'm going to need a few perception checks from you, Vijor. I'm also rolling for Father Elijah.
Alright. 24.
That is excellent. You start with the first one. You weird sound, and you hear the strange sound coming from I would say the door that leads down to the initiates. I don't know, dwelling, I guess. couldn't think of the word. Tired when I started this and getting tired. So quarters. Thank you. So they you heard like the door open from the initiate quarters, which is over here. Elijah kind of heard something as well, but with that roll that you just did, you definitely think you heard something, and it just sounded like the door slightly opened.
Okay. Hmm. So the door opened.
Mm-hmm. Do you investigate further? Where you can see right now, the door is open. With that check, you heard a few footsteps. Go to like right in the middle of like the room, but you kind of like trace a bit, and as you stop, as you like are looking around the room trying to figure it out, the sound goes away.
How lit is the room? Is it well lit?
Lit.
Yes, it is well lit. The rooms are dark, but it is well.
It's so fucking lit, bro.
Well, shadow walk is why I was asking.
Right.
So if it were dim or just completely black, it'd be great for me. But I mean, yeah,
I mean,
no.
if you want to ask Father Elijah to dim it, yeah, you definitely can.
Yeah, but dimming the lights would if nah. Let's just continue. Worst comes to worst, I can dimension Doris out. So.
All right. Second check.
Uh, 17? I think. Yeah, 17.
All right, 17. You guys are walking around. At one point, Father Elijah might have offered spirits if you want, or other food to go into the dining room. He said we can take shifts walking around, investigate together. But he goes, this can be pretty tedious process of watching over. But that's how we elves are.
Can I just have Father look into my eyes
Okay.
and see my my hauntedness?
Hauntedness. Okay. How
Well,
does
my haunted one. Anyone who looks into my eyes sees the unimaginable horror. Nothing is tedious when it comes to safety. I just say that deadpan.
All right, and he says, I see that you've been through a great many ordeals. By all means, we can continue to investigate. He says that we should, continue to go around, and then he also offered any aid. And we should probably stick together because we have heard a few sounds already. I feel like the initiates are onto something. Let me go downstairs to check. And he checks on them for a bit, and everyone seems to be in order, so.
I'm gonna cast See Invisibility on myself.
Okay. Everyone else that's asleep, I need perception checks.
You want mine at
Because you're
disadvantage?
Yeah,
Yeah,
because you're
okay.
sleeping, you're at
Right.
disadvantage.
Oh no, that's 12.
A 1. I rolled a 2 minus 1.
Almost. So we've had a negative. No, I'm sorry. We've had a 0.
I rolled a 3 for Artemis. I don't know what his mod is, but there's that. Okay. And... Alright, Wolfgang, I need one last check.
$21.
21. Alright.
My perception's +5, by the way. In case you're wondering why I've been getting decent.
+5. You notice with that last one, especially that you have put see invisibility on, you notice this creature coming out of your companion's room. He is invisible, but you can see him.
Shit.
Creeper!
Starts to blow up.
How far away is he?
40 feet.
40 feet? Cool. Ray of Frost?
Ray of Frost.
So I rolled a hit for that.
Okay.
So that would be a 28 to hit.
That hits.
That is 12 points of frost damage.
Alright. Now, Father Elijah is surprised by this, but he does hear the beast make a sound.
No
And-
frost residue to show visibility?
Only a little bit. It's
Or just
hard
melted?
to. It's hard to follow. You did connect. Let's see. One sec. Okay. Yeah, so he kind of opens. What the hell's this movement? Okay. Oh shit. Alright, so it does alert him, but Father Elijah is surprised. So he can't act.
Right.
And I would probably have you roll initiative, but what this guy does is that you see him dash. He gets like right to there, and then he dashes into the recruit area, and then that is the last thing that you see for tonight. And then we'll pick up next time.
I'm so glad I chose an elf this time. Because
I got drunk pops.
So yeah.
half elves are great and all, but the 4-hour trance, not needing to sleep, is pretty great.
Yeah, half elf bard though is pretty fucking dope when you're getting all the fucking languages and abilities and stuff.
I mean, you get the same. I checked the bonuses. You get the same bonuses as the elf with the half elf. So, I
You
mean,
could always go warlock, and eventually you unlock the pact that you don't never need to sleep. So
Charisma too, I think. Elf, although they are changing it, where it's like the race doesn't matter for the class
oh
and stuff, but
yeah, half elf charisma.
yeah.
They do have that, but I mean, at this point, my charisma's level
wait, they're
is at
changing it.
20.
I think
So
so that you can like adjust the things that you're getting from that, I believe.
So then they're reducing race to just be like colorful.
they're reducing race to
Feels-
what alignment is at this point.
Feels like a little bit.
I reject it.
Yeah, I agree.
I disagree. Yes, I agree. I disagree though, but I agree. I agree with you guys.
I
Disagree with.
I don't care. I'm okay with it because it's just like, yeah, I'll play a tiefling rogue if I can get some dexterity. Sure.
It just takes away like the uniqueness.
And it also takes away just choosing a bad character matchup just for the fun of it.
That's always fun.
Yeah.
All right,
my
well,
gnome,
thanks so
gnome
much,
barbarian.
TJ. I gotta get to some Gloomhaven with the wife. Thanks so much
Okay.
again.
Sounds good, man. Later.
Later.
See you. Night, guys.
Gloomhaven now? Starting?
Huh?
Starting?
Yeah, I
Gloomhaven?
don't. I don't know. I know that his wife works late. Like she just gets out just now. She
Yeah.
works at some kind of like. I'm pretty sure like asylum or shit.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Or
so
ward or
15 to 3 to 11 shift or 8 to midnight.
Yeah, I think she does like the 8 to midnight or whatever. So she just gets out now. I am
so then
surprised that
that's
they're
when you have
starting.
the time. That's when
I'm
you
surprised
play.
that they're. I'm surprised they're starting Gloomhaven at this time, but you know, maybe some time to de-stress from work.
Yeah. It's the after work activity.
Yeah, can't go directly to bed. She has some interesting stories, so
Yeah.
I am surprised that they're starting now. But you know, yeah, to each their own. It's pretty great.
Yeah.
So I mean,
My bad last week. Apparently I was I was uh, I was I passed out, but not even the wife could wake me up. So
I gotcha.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm
you know,
glad you were able to wake up at some point, though.
yeah, because we already deemed you as dead, and then said that you beat Christ respawn time.
Right.
So we can stick with that if you want.
I mean, yeah, no, that's fine.
So cool. Yeah, that's about it. I am watching all of these memes now. Rewatching the Vega outtakes for our Thursday game.
I'm so glad that we text each other because like I was kind of regretting switching from the Goblin Bard to just kind of go with like this guy, but I'm like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna have it. So that's just the personality that they know right now. But I'm gonna have different personalities in every fucking town, and I'm gonna have different things, and then we're definitely going all in on that plan that we discussed.
Oh, totally.
Because I like what I'm thinking is like we're already kind of like halfway through it, and then it's like if people have an issue, it's just like what lengths would you stop me to fight a god, what ally or item or any power would you say, no, we're all set. We're only fighting a god? Which one? What would you have me pass up to deal with the current situation?
Is that what we're doing? I gotta pay attention to his story.
I don't know. I have no idea. I'm just saying by that point, because there's nothing yet so far. But that's just going to be my justification. If I make it about something bigger than us, then we can get away with this stuff.
Well, that's what I want to make sure that I'm understanding all of the plot hooks. That's why I'm like, hey, what's our adventure? And I also, one of the reasons I wanted to roleplay out meeting all of the characters individually and do that through session 0 was I'm like, I'm actually meeting these people and I want to make them comfortable.
It was tough too, because like, I don't know like what like our characters are and stuff, and like I think going on adventures, like going just like the first thing, like and I was saying this to Tom, just so that we like know what we're just doing immediately right now. We don't necessarily have to have big plans. It's like this will just get us some money, it'll be quick, in and out sort of thing, and then from there we've developed some stuff because of like the circumstances creating it, where it's just like, well, things tried to kill you, you guys got hurt, this guy healed this guy, she did this, that, whatever, and now it's just like, oh shit, he's a badass who gets criticals every time at the most opportune moment. He's the healer who's, just, he's the tank healer, badass, whatever. All of that will like start to develop, I think, and then it'll go from there. But yeah, because I didn't know exactly how.
Well, it definitely. I was thinking like a lot about this, about getting into Tom's campaign and whatnot, and I wanted to self-reflect about mistakes that I made during Barovia, and part of it is obsession with leveling.
Yeah.
And so I've been trying to back off on that, even though I have intentions for this character. And I'm like, this character might die.